you ever have that moment when the world suddenly hits you with one brutal truth? No one is coming to save you. I mean, really hits you, like a cold splash of water in the middle of the night. That exact moment when life stops being a movie where a hero swoops in and starts being, well, your life. Unfiltered, messy, terrifyingly real. Take Jenna, for example. She'd always been the type to rely on other people. Friends, family, co-workers. She believed someone would always be there to help her out, bail her out, make the hard stuff easier. And honestly, who doesn't dream about that? The world often encourages us to hope someone else will step in when things get rough. But one Tuesday, everything changed. It started small. Her car broke down on the way to work. She called a friend for a ride. Friend busy. Another friend also busy. So she started walking. Rain pouring down, wind cutting through her jacket, shoes soaked, hair plastered to her face. And that's when it hit her. This is it. No one's coming. At first, she laughed nervously, trying to make light of it, but deep down, she felt that icy pit of fear and realization, the kind that comes when you suddenly understand that waiting for rescue is pointless. But here's the strange thing, being alone didn't ruin her day. It changed it. Suddenly, every decision was hers, every action mattered. No one could fix her problems, and for the first time, she realized she had the power to solve them herself. She called a tow service, navigated the logistics, and figured out a way home. By the time she walked through her door, drenched and exhausted, she felt stronger. It's wild, isn't it? That moment of absolute independence, the moment you realize you can't rely on anyone else, is terrifying, but also liberating. It's a hard lesson in responsibility, but it teaches you more about yourself than months of comfort ever could. Jenna didn't stop there. She began applying the same mindset to work. She had been waiting for recognition, for someone to notice her, for that break that would change everything. And then she realized no one was coming. No manager was going to magically give her a promotion. No mentor was going to show up with a roadmap for her life. She had to make it happen herself. So she started pitching ideas, taking on projects, learning new skills, and slowly it worked. People noticed, not because they had to, but because she had finally stopped waiting. It's not just Jenna's story. Millions of people live like this, depending on someone else's timing, someone else's decisions, someone else's help. Psychologists call this an external locus of control, a belief that outside forces govern our lives. And it's comfortable in a twisted way. You don't have to take responsibility. You can blame someone else. But the moment you accept that no one is coming, everything shifts. You're no longer a passenger. You're the driver, steering through messy, unpredictable life. Let's talk about another example. There was a man named Liam who was working a dead-end job while waiting for a career opportunity that never came. He was constantly frustrated, blaming bosses, the economy, or even luck. One day, a sudden project at work required him to take initiative. No one was guiding him. No one was giving him instructions. And in that moment, he realized no one was coming to save him. So he taught himself the skills, reached out to contacts, and executed the project alone. The result, he got a promotion and recognition he had been waiting for years to receive. Not because someone decided he deserved it, but because he finally decided to act. Here's the deeper truth. Life doesn't owe you a rescue. It doesn't hand out safety nets or guarantees. Every step, every win comes from what you do, not from what someone else does for you. And the sooner you understand that, the sooner you stop wasting time waiting. Now, this realization isn't always dramatic. Sometimes it's quiet, almost imperceptible. A moment when your car doesn't start, a medical issue, a job that falls through, or even just a small personal challenge, a relationship that's dying, a project that's failing, a dream you've been postponing. Those are the moments that teach you the truth. No one is coming. And the sooner you internalize that, the sooner you start building your life on your own terms. It's scary at first. Every first step feels like walking on a tightrope over a canyon. But here's the fascinating part. Once you take that first step, you realize that fear doesn't vanish. It becomes manageable. Jenna learned that. Liam learned that. And statistically, millions of people who face crises alone report a sense of resilience and empowerment they never had before. You're forced to discover hidden strengths, creative solutions, and a level of independence that can't exist while waiting for someone else. And it's not just about work or responsibilities. It's about life itself. When you stop waiting, you begin noticing things you'd missed while hiding behind expectations. The way sunlight streams through your window in the morning, the random smiles of strangers, the perfect taste of coffee on a dreary day. Life is happening all around you, and suddenly you're not missing it anymore because you're actively engaged with it. One of the most extreme real-life examples is about a man stranded in a foreign country. No money, no phone, no contacts. Most people would panic, freeze, or wait for a miracle. But he realized no one is coming. He walked miles, asked strangers for help, found odd jobs, navigated streets he had never seen before, and eventually got home safely. Alone, but stronger, wiser, and proud. He later said that day was the moment he truly became an adult, not because he succeeded perfectly, but because he took responsibility entirely into his own hands. This is why the day you realize no one is coming is both terrifying and transformative. It's terrifying because it forces you to confront your fears, your inadequacies, your failures. But it's transformative because it removes dependence. It forces action. It teaches lessons that no comfort, no support, no guidance ever could. You begin to act instead of waiting, to decide instead of hesitating, to create instead of hoping. So, what does this look like in your daily life? Start small. Tackle one thing you've been avoiding, a call you've been putting off, a problem at work you've ignored, a personal challenge you've been hiding from. You'll stumble, of course, you might fail, but each step, each tiny victory teaches you that you can handle life, that you are capable, that the hero you've been waiting for is you. And here's the kicker: the more you face life head-on, the easier it becomes. Not because life gets easier, but because your capacity grows. You begin to see solutions, to notice opportunities, to adapt and thrive. You stop wasting energy on waiting and start investing it in action. And eventually, you become unstoppable. Not because life has changed, but because you have. So think about it. What have you been waiting for? What problem, what fear, what challenge have you been hoping someone else will fix? The moment you truly accept that no one is coming is the moment you stop waiting and start living. And once you do, everything changes. Life doesn't hand out rescuers. Life hands out challenges, opportunities, and lessons. And the person who saves you, that's you. The moment you embrace that truth, you finally take control, finally step into your power, finally live instead of wait. If this story hit home for you, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a like. Trust me, the next story is going to be even crazier, even more real, and guaranteed to make you rethink everything about waiting for someone else to save you.